Hello, this is Connie Lacobi. This is my video about lime main multifractional extraction by using distilled water and the glycerine. The main character I use is lime main. You could find it at the farmer market, fresh, or the buyer online. And if you have any questions following the procedures, please send me an email to the info@houseoftea.com. Now we can see how I separate it totally. These are like small pieces like that, and I dump in the mason jar. Okay, separate them. The more surface will be exposed to the solvent, which is the water. Using a distilled water. Okay, so no other bacteria to that. Look at that solvent. So we need a tiny little bit, cut them more. See, look how interesting the fiber of the mushroom. So like a little fan and very beautiful. The one part, and then we need to I know it's because it's not like a dry herbs. You can measure how much, but also you still could, okay, because it is a half a pound right here, but mostly the water. So I estimate myself to make this water decoction. I fill up with water, but I needed to decoct it down to half. That's what my goal is. But to be accurate to calculation, I could put it out into to do a proper measurement from the jar. How much, what is the weight for the mushroom, and do 1 to 5 or something like that, the ratio, okay? Because including the water itself inside the mushroom, okay? All right. Okay, step 3, we need to weigh the mushroom to calculate how much solvent we could put in. So I'm going to put a pen there, the scale here. We set it to gram. Okay. All right. Then we put the mushroom in. We assuming this is 230 grams, but we assume that 90% is water. Okay, so we do the 10% of that as the weight, and then add the solvent. Okay, the 230 grams is from here, but the 10% will be that. That's mean 23 grams. Assume, but the rest of them is water. Okay, so we need to add 230 milliliter of water into the jar, and then we start to decoct it. Okay, so I'm going to add 500 milliliter, about 450 milliliter, okay, to this jar. My goal, after decoction, I need to get back at least 1 cup. That is 230 milliliter of a liquid from the water decoctions. Then next step, to preserve it well, then I need to add glycerine. At least 20% of the glycerine will preserve the shelf life longer. So I add glycerine, and then the decoct again. After done, the residues, the mark, I will use it to make a jerky. Now we're at day 2 for the limeade extraction. See, this is a setup of the hot pot with the limeade. Right here the water is scratched. You can see the level go down. And the setting overnight, I'm doing the low setting, okay? And I'll have a thermometer right here. Now time to take it out, and for us to fill up the glycerine. I plan to do 150 milliliter of glycerine put on the top, and then let it continue decoctions. Glycerine will not evaporate. Okay, so for about another 8 hours, see let the water content to go down a little. This I estimate about 300 milliliter in here. Okay, so go down more little. So then there will be a very good, can store for a long time in the refrigerators. Now after I add 100 milliliter of a glycerine, I put it back in the hot pot with a high temperature, there, and the pick up thermometer. I'm going to decoct it for another 8 hours. Okay, after 8-hour decoctions with the water and the glycerine, I started from this morning 9 a.m. Now it's 5 p.m. so 8 hours. So we need the time to strain it out. And I have a cheesecloth of a strainer and also the measuring cups. Then we see what is how much we yield from this extraction. Okay. So we put it inside the measuring cups. Look like we have 350 milliliter, but we need to squeeze it out. Okay, totally squeeze it. That's why I'm wearing a glove right now. Then we're going to squeeze all as much as you can. Then the mushroom, the residue, the mark, we're going to make a jerky. So we will never waste anything on this limeade mushroom. Okay. After I squeeze so hard, so you can see the level is about 460 milliliter. Yeah, not reach the 475. I would say around 450 milliliter. Okay, this is the multifractional extractions of limeade, water, and the glycerine. Now the form here is squeeze it out, or the mark inside the cheesecloth. I will take it out and use it for the teriyaki limeade. It's become a jerky. You will see it in the next video. Now then we're gonna marinate this this limeade mark, the residue. I put some sesame oil. Roughly about 1 tablespoon of that. Okay, and then 1 tablespoon of curry powder. And a little bit of soy sauce, about 1 teaspoon. I don't want to be so salty. Remember, glycerine is sweet, so we don't need to add any sugar. And then I add a little bit balsamic vinegar in there. About 1 teaspoon, and also have some black sesame seed. So you can do whatever you want. Okay, marinate it, stir it well, and you can see here the baking sheet with the parchment paper. I'm going to line it up right here and just set up the oven. It's about 100 degrees, and let it dehydrate at least 24 hours. And that's it. And we see after 24 hours. Now you see the final, day number 3. So we finished all the lime main extract, and now you see the jerky. After yesterday I put curry powders, black sesame seed, soy sauce, and also sesame oil. And now the jerky. Get a close up on it, and very tasty. You just store it in a little glass jar, put it in the refrigerator, and it lasts a long time. Or in the cupboard with very dry place, no humidity. Thank you.